Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. For today's episode, we are going to explore the story behind the greatest mathematician who has never existed in life but brought us a lot of important information and discoveries in the field of mathematics. You may be wondering how it happened, and I know you are also curious as we are. So without further ado, sit back and relax because we're about to unfold the mystery behind the story of Nicholas Bourbaki.
Nicholas Bourbaki was one of the most influential mathematicians of his time. He'd published articles in international journals and printed many textbooks that serves as one of the foundation of mathematics. Some of his contributions in the field of mathematics are the null-set symbol, the ubiquitous terms of injective, surjective, bijective, and generalization of many important theorems, including the Bourbaki-Witt theorem, the Jacobson-Bourbaki theorem, and the Bourbaki-Banach-Alaoglu theorem. His Elements of Mathematics has swelled to more than 6,000 pages. It provides a solid foundation for the whole body of modern mathematics according to mathematician Barbara Pieronkiewicz. Largely unknown today, Bourbaki is likely the last mathematician to master nearly all aspects of the field. A consummate collaborator, he made fundamental contributions to important mathematical fields such as set theory, functional analysis. He also revolutionized mathematics by emphasizing rigor in place of conjecture.
Some famous books of Bourbaki are the following: The Elements of Mathematics, Theory of Sets, then The Elements of Mathematics, Algebra 1. It gives a thorough exposition of the fundamentals of general, linear, and multilinear algebra. Next book is Elements of the History of Mathematics. This book collects together those historical segments with an emphasis on the emergence, development, and interaction of the leading ideas of the mathematical theories presented in the elements. The Commutative Algebra, Elements of Mathematics, Lie groups and Lie algebras, Elements of Mathematics, General Topology, chapters 1 to 4, Lie groups and Lie algebras, chapters 7 to 9, Elemente der Mathematikgeschichte, and many more interesting books.
With his contributions and achievements, no one can doubt that Nicholas Bourbaki was indeed a great mathematician. But the problem is, he doesn't exist. Yes, you've heard it right. Nicholas Bourbaki never existed, as in, he never lived physically. Buti pa yung Korean actors and K-pop na pinapantasya mo, kahit hanggang pantasya ka lang, at least alam mo nag-i-exist, diba? Char. But, if Bourbaki doesn't exist, how come he wrote all those books? Who really is Nicholas Bourbaki, or better to say, what he really is?
The name Nicholas Bourbaki first appeared in a place rocked by turmoil at a volatile time in history in Paris during 1934. World War I had wiped out a generation of French intellectuals. As a result, the standard university-level calculus textbook had been written more than 2.5 decades before and was out of date. Newly minted Professor Andrew Weil and Henry Cartan wanted a rigorous method to teach Stokes' theorem, a key result of calculus. After realizing the other had similar concern, Will organized a meeting. It took place December 10, 1934 at a Parisian cafe called Capulet. While studying at the prestigious Econormal Superior, they found the textbook for their calculus class, so disjointed that they decided to write a better one. The name Nicholas Bourbaki is not a name of a person but a pseudonym. If you are wondering what a pseudonym is, it is a false or fictitious name according to Merriam-Webster. So, how did they come up with that name?
According to an interview of Plateau with Dr. Amir Axel, who is the author of The Artist and the Mathematician, tells the story of how Nicholas Bourbaki came to be and how the longest running joke in mathematics has changed the world. The name Nicholas Bourbaki was chosen because there was a general, a Frenchman of Greek origin by the name Charles Bourbaki, who was a general and lost France a major battle against oppression. So he was an anti-hero, and he tried to commit suicide and couldn't succeed either. So he was a real loser, and these French mathematicians who loved jokes and pranks chose his name for their group. Yes, Nicholas Bourbaki is the name of a group, and there are 9 geniuses behind the name Nicholas Bourbaki, and these geniuses are Henri Cartan. He was a French mathematician who made substantial contributions to algebraic topology. Claude Chevalier was the one who made important contributions to number theory, algebraic geometry, class field theory, finite group theory, and the theory of algebraic groups. Jean Coulomb, he was one of the early members of the Bourbaki group. Jean Delsart, he is known for his work in mathematical analysis, in particular for introducing mean periodic functions and generalized shift operators. Jean Dieudonné, he is notable for research in abstract algebra, algebraic geometry, and functional analysis. Charles Ehresmann was a German-born French mathematician who worked in differential topology and category theory. Solem Mandelbrot, he was a professor at the Collège de France from 1938 to 1972, where he held the chair of analytical mechanics and celestial mechanics. René de Pocelle, a pioneer computer scientist working in particular on optical character recognition, and last but not least, André Weil, the founding member of the Bourbaki group and known for his foundational work in number theory and algebraic geometry.
As the project grew, so did their ambition. The result was the Elements de Mathématiques, a treatise that sought to create a consistent logical framework unifying every branch of mathematics. The text began with a set of simple axioms, laws, and assumptions it would use to build its argument. As they proceeded, their original goal of elucidating Stokes' theorem expanded to laying out the foundations of all mathematics. Eventually, they began to hold regular Bourbaki conferences 3 times a year to discuss new chapters for the treatise. Individual members were encouraged to engage with all aspects of the effort to ensure that the treatise would be accessible to non-specialists. Over the next 2 decades, Bourbaki's publications became standard references, and the group members took their prank as seriously as they worked. Their invented mathematician claimed to be a reclusive Russian genius who would only meet with his selected collaborators. They sent telegrams in Bourbaki's name, announced his daughter's wedding, and publicly insulted anyone who doubted his existence. But as what they said, lahat ng biro natatapos.
So, in 1968, when they could no longer maintain the ruse, the group ended their joke the only way they could. They printed Bourbaki's obituary, complete with mathematical puns. Despite his apparent death, the group bearing Bourbaki's name lives on today. Though he's not associated with any single major discovery, Bourbaki's influence informs much current research, and the modern emphasis on formal proofs owes the great deal to his rigorous methods. Nicholas Bourbaki may have been imaginary, but his legacy is very real.
And we are going to end this discussion with the quotation, "Structures are the weapons of the mathematician," by the great mathematician that never lived, Nicholas Bourbaki. Thank you for watching Aspirant Mathenic. Till next time, and once again, we are the ML Group, not Mobile Legend nor Militaire, but your Math Logicians Group. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel and ring the bell for you to be updated to our latest video.
Fearless.